That direct was incredible. There was so much new stuff that I never saw coming. But now that we've watched it, let's see if my Splatoon 3 predictions are correct. How this video will work is that we will look at my prediction videos going from newest to oldest and analyze the predictions in order to see which ones are right. Let's get on with it. My most recent video is the Direct Thoughts and Opinions video. In that video, I predicted that the Direct will show off exactly what the bow does and maybe show off a new weapon. Fortunately, I was right about both of these things. I also indicated that they would show off more information about the Squid Roll and Squid Surge. That was correct, because we got an ability chunk that enhances the two moves, and we got more information about what they do. I also said that the idols and test fire date will be revealed, and I was also correct. However, I did say that the lore behind the idols will be revealed, and we didn't really get that much lore. I predicted some more information on the return of the mammalians, a new skip, and apartments. We got new skip and more information about the story mode, but sadly, no apartments. Fortunately, we got something pretty close, the lockers. So, I think that prediction was semi-correct. Now, onto my test fire predictions. In that same video, I predicted some stuff about the test fire, and here we go. I thought the test fire would be on the 19th, and I was 8 days off. I predicted a Splatfest on the last day of the test fire. However, there will only be one day of the test fire, and that one day will be a Splatfest. I was right about the Splatfest, but I was wrong about the other days of the test fire being normal gameplay days. I also made other predictions about the test fire that still nobody knows about because the Direct didn't mention much of it. But I guess we'll find out on August 27th when the test fire comes out. Next is my predicting Splatoon 3 video, which I'm not surprised if you didn't watch all the way through because the music is so loud in that video. But I digress. Let's see the predictions. My first predictions are about the idols, and they're all wrong. I predicted male idols and the music that they produce will be mainly rock, but that's not true at all. My second prediction is about a new ranked mode, which was not announced during the Direct, but I heavily believe that there will be a new ranked mode in future DLC, just like how Clan Blitz was added in future DLC to Splatoon 2. I think the new mode will be added along with X-Rank and League Battle, because they said X-Rank and League Battle will be added in downloadable content. Third, I predicted apartments, which I would say was semi-right because the lockers are so similar, but I don't know. I also predicted that the story mode would have something to do with space, and that's not confirmed wrong yet. I guess we'll just have to play the story mode to find out. I also predicted the game to come out at least June or July, which is so far from the actual release date, but it's fine. That's all for that video. Next is my Splatoon 3 wishlist video, which isn't a prediction video, but a lot of the things that I wished for came true. So let's look at it. I wished for a weapon that erases ink, and a shotgun, but none of those actually became weapons. But I also wished for a melee weapon, just like the Splatanas. I also wanted the ability to play with friends to be way easier, and that happened. They added so many things to make that easier. I think I got tons of things on my wish list, and I'm very surprised that most of the things on my wish list came true, even more than some of my prediction videos. Last is my first main prediction video that was made 2 years ago. In this video, I predicted that we will be able to change weapons while waiting in the queue, which was wrong, but we do get to go in the testing range while in the queue. Next, I made tons of story mode predictions that were completely false, not even close to correct. I said that Pearl and Marina will be involved, and I said that Mr. Grizz would be the main villain of the story. Although we do have a small fry as a companion, and that's sort of Salmon Run-like, the story mode has nothing to do with Mr. Grizz. I must admit, We know the least about the story mode than anything else we know about in the game, so I might be more right than I think. But since Salmon Run is back in Splatoon 3, I don't think this will happen. Next, I predicted the date. And since it was only 2020, I didn't predict the month or the day, I just predicted the year. Which I was right about. I did say 2022. For customization, I predicted a pant shop, which was proved wrong in the first trailer. I predicted a mode that was an extended version of Move It Station, because I didn't think Salmon Run would come back. The Move It Station mode did not come, but I think it would be kind of fun. For weapons, I predicted the Splat Bow and new kits for some other weapons that aren't really important. I predicted a gadget similar to the Zipcaster, and I predicted more subs that weren't mentioned in the Direct. I predicted patch notes such as buffs, but we don't know much about that either because we only got little about that in the Direct. That's all for the video. Should I do an update video when the game comes out? I might not be making Splatoon 2 videos anymore, so I can focus on the new game and cover all the new information and what we know about Splatoon 3. I'll have tons more content relating to Splatoon 3, and I'll discuss more about the Direct. I can't wait for Splatoon 3, and I really want to see the rest of the game. But right before I leave, I think you should look at my description, because there's tons of treats for you to see. There's also a poll to vote on my next video. Make sure to vote on that, so you can have an interactivity on what my next video will be about. That's all for today. Bye!